Heyo. All right. Here's a little help video for your homework. So if you are struggling on some of the foundational skills homework, I'm going to be helping with number 10, number 26, number 31, 35, 42, 46, and 50. Okay, but there's a lot of questions that relate to those questions. Okay, so I can't help with all 50 questions, but I'm going to help with all the different kinds of things you might see on your homework in case you're struggling. All right, so what we're going to do first is number 10. Okay, so we have -5 minus -6 is our first question. Okay, so right here we have minus a negative, which is the same as adding. Okay, so minus a negative is the same as adding. And here we have -5 plus 6, which is equal to 1. Okay, same thing here. We have minus -8. It's the same as adding. So we have 5 plus 8, which is 13. Okay, so this is number 10. We are subtracting by a negative. Okay, if you don't have a negative here, then you're just subtracting. Okay, I see. Erase that like that. Okay, so I gotta go number 26. Okay, so number 26, whenever you have numbers that are right next to parentheses, okay, if the number is right next to the parentheses, then you're going to multiply. So on number 26, you're going to multiply. All right, 31. Awesome, okay, so 31, we're going to add fractions. So you have -1/8 plus 3/4. If you remember from our practice with fractions, you need to find a common denominator. Okay, find a common denominator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this fraction here by 2 so that I could get an 8 on the bottom to match this 8. Okay, your question on your screen is probably different, so I would follow along with this one, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more after this. Okay, so this is -1/8 plus 6/8. How did I get 6/8? I multiplied my 3/4 by 2, so I doubled those numbers. And then that's equal to -1, which is like losing, so that's a loss, plus 6 wins. And that's going to equal 5/8. Okay? And you know what, actually, for the sake of time, I'm not going to do another adding one. What you could do, though, is you can go onto the Google Classroom, and there's a bunch of notes on adding fractions. Okay, number 35. Oh yeah, okay, so I will do one more. Okay. I have -3/8. I just want to show you real quickly. Minus -5/12. Okay, this might look confusing. But I want you to notice that right here, I have minus and negative. Minus and negative is the same as adding. So this minus and negative changes to an adding 5/12. And I have -3/8. Okay, and then what I can do is I can multiply 12 times 8. 12 times 8 to get 72. Wait, that's not right. 12 times 8, 80 plus 16, so 96 on the bottom. Okay, so that means I'm multiplying this 3 times 12, which gives me -36. And I'm multiplying this 5 by 8. That gives me 40. So if I'm adding these up, I have -36, which is 36 losses, and then 40 wins. So added together, that makes 4 out of 96. Okay, these are both even, so you can simplify to 2/48. And these are both even again, so you could do 1 over 24. Okay? Whenever you can simplify, you want to divide in half. Or if it can divide with a different number, you would divide with a different number. All right, 42. Number 42 is multiplying fractions. I'm going to go extremely fast on this one. I have 8 over 9 times 3 over 2. I'm going to check to see if I can simplify these fractions first, which I cannot simplify those. Okay, so I'm going to do 8 times 3, which is 24, and 9 times 2, which is 18. And then I'm going to simplify that fraction right here to get 12 over 9. Which actually, 12 over 9, I'm noticing I can divide by 3. And that's going to give me 4 over 3. Okay. If Alex asks you to write your answer in mixed number form, you can click OK and then click check again, and it will mark it correct. As long as you got it correct. If you didn't get it correct, then it's going to be wrong. But you can click OK and then click check again. So click check twice. Okay, that was number 42. Let's go to number 46. Okay, 46 is 6 over 35 divided by 9 over 7. Okay. So right here we have a division problem with fractions. So division with fractions, what you have to do is you have to multiply by the reciprocal. So I'm going to take 6 over 35, and then instead of dividing, I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of 9 over 7, which is 7 over 9. So what I did was I flipped that number. So when you're dividing fractions, you want to flip that second number. Okay, so whenever we divide fractions, we multiply by the reciprocal. You're going to hear me say that all year. Okay, 6 times 7 is 42, I think. Let's see, yeah, 42. And then 35 times 9. Okay, 30 times 9 is 270, and then 270 plus 5 times 9, which is 45. So we can go 5 here, 315. And I don't think I can simplify that, but if Alex tells you that you can, then you need to find a number that divides both numbers. Okay? All right, last one. Number 50, this is the last one. So on these ones, what I want you to start noticing is you have a fraction on top, or maybe you just have a normal number on top, like a 9 or a 5 or a 4, and then you have a bigger fraction line, and then a number under that. So it might be 2 fractions, okay? It could be a number and then a fraction, or a fraction and then a number, but either way, it wants you to take the fraction and use division. So right here, this is the same as 2/3 divided by 9. 2/3 divided by 9. And what we always do when we divide fractions is we take the first number and we're going to multiply by the reciprocal of the second number. The reciprocal of the second number is 1 over 9. So our answer will be 2 over 27. Okay? I hope that this video helps. If you have more questions, please email me. You can ask me during intervention. You can ask me during class for help. Please, please, please ask for help. I want to help you. Okay. Sweet. Thank you.